Borat, certain movie film. Of course, this is the sequel to the 2005 film Borat, where it is a comedy that everyone loves, which I did not. I probably because I was born in '96. This film came out 2005, so I was like 8 or 9 when the film came out. And all the cultural jokes and all the satire went over my head and didn't understand it. All I saw was a guy trying to kidnap Pamela Anderson because he has a hot for her and wants to make her his wife. And that's all I saw. While in this film, I understand the satire. I know what the US of NA are going through. And hopefully in less than 24 hours, you guys can kind of start singing Kumbaya. And it's a great, and what you have here in this movie is a really great satire. You really do. It's smart, it's clever. You do have several types of humor out there that, in this movie, that makes you feel uncomfortable but laughing at the same time, that you're like, what am I looking at? And you just feel uncomfortable but you're laughing at the same time, which is so well done, so put together. I mean, the stuff they're doing with, because in this movie they introduce Borat's daughter, and that relationship that is there, and also how messed up Borat is, and the culture that Borat is sending towards his daughter, and how messed up, and they are aware of it. It's not like, this messed up always, yeah, but we're just going to keep going like it's normal. Like, no, they acknowledge that. Like, there's a scene, and it's a funny scene, where she basically has to explain that her culture is like women can't drive because if not they get shot or killed. They can't do this, they can't do that, they can't eat a cake. They basically only they are there is the pop-up babies and live in a cage. Initially, live in a cage, and it's funny, but it's uncomfortable. It's awareness towards the character Borat. It's the whole thing of, hey, we like you. Oh my god, we love Borat, but should you? It's that whole type of thing, and how they deal with all the other topics. With Trump, with U.S. politics, with the coronavirus and all that. It's handled such a great way. And I don't want to spoil much of the jokes. I mean, and oh god, I mean, I was disgusted by this one thing. It's in the trailer that is in the anti-abortion Christian clinic, and the doctor, the doctor there is boys, because his daughter ate a cupcake that had a baby on it. They're freaking out about, oh my god, there's a baby in her. It's like, don't worry, she'll poop it out in 2 minutes. Anyway, but of course Borat is spinning it in a way of, it's actually an actual boy, and the Christian the doctor says, oh, we can't do that. There's a living thing in there. And, it doesn't matter. And of course, Borat makes it sound like, he actually pregnated her. Which is funny, but it makes you uncomfortable. It's funny, but uncomfortable. But it made you angry about the fucking, the damn clinic, who's like, oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. God gave you a child. That's the thing. It's like, spin a negative into a positive. Hey, at least you're having a kid. And it makes you angry, but at the same time, it just feel like going, but you're laughing at the same time. It's so smart. It's a very smart satire that goes around it, and hopefully, as I said, hopefully in less than 24 hours. Because spoiler, the last, like in the credits, the first things in the credits is vote now, and because the whole world is looking at you and making you saying, hey, what? It's a whole. It's smart. It's absolutely well done. It's actually put down together. There's no negatives. I mean, I was like checking, like, hey, wait, they did this. How long? We got an hour left to go. How are you gonna fit this less than an hour? It's just it's just really, really smart. Of how they put it together, how they make the jokes, how to be careful enough to be shocking. Like, there's no like gotcha jokes, because like it's America 2020. There's no such thing as gotcha. Science is, you trust science or you deny science because you trust some more asshole and, a guy who acts like a superhero but he's not, I'll take off my mask like a fucking idiot. Because your house is also your fucking office and building. You're affecting everyone who lives there. Anyway. See, I'm just gonna say this. America, if you haven't voted, vote not for him. Vote for fucking, was it Biden? Please. Please, for your own sake. If not, good.